Shohei Ohtani did it again last night. So that's 5 consecutive games. And I asked Paulie, I said, I'm curious the percentage of home runs to hits that he has. Like how often does he hit a home run? And how many, percentage-wise of the hits he's had. So Ohtani has 106 hits, or 108 hits, and 37 home runs. So 34% of all of his hits are home runs. Now, I thought Kyle Schwarber would lead baseball in that category. He's just a little bit above Shohei Ohtani. 36% of Kyle Schwarber's hits are home runs. He has 94 hits. He has 34 home runs. The Big Dumper. The Big Dumper is number one. He has over 41% of his hits are home runs. 94 hits, 39 home runs. Eugenio Suarez of the Diamondbacks, almost 39% of his hits. Aaron Judge is also in there as well. Almost 29% of his hits are home runs. So feast or famine for a few of these guys. And early in the season, well, it was early in the season, Ohtani was batting .350. Aaron Judge's batting average is still pretty good, but I think Ohtani's down around .270, .275, whereas Aaron Judge is still over .300. But I do like what the Dodgers are doing with Ohtani, and that is you can ease him back in. If he was just a pitcher, the strategy would be different. But what they're doing is pitch a couple of innings, maybe they have a pitch count, but this is all about the postseason. Get to the postseason, and then how are you going to use him? Are you going to use him maybe certain situations as a closer? Are you going to use him as a starter? It's tricky when you're going to try to plan to put him in a game as a closer because, where's he going to warm up? How's he going to warm up? What if he doesn't get in the game? Relievers, closers will tell you, they get up and down, they're loosening up many, many times. A closer could get up 50 times and not get into the game during a regular season. So you can't have that for Ohtani. That's why I think, and some baseball guys have said, hey, it'd be great to bring him in as a closer. It just doesn't line up that way because he's going to be, probably in the field unless, he's a DH, and then you can say, all right, go out and warm up while you're a DH. Then it would work that way. But I like what he's doing. I like what they're doing, and this is all about the postseason. But he has six hits in his last 5 games, and 5 of the 6 hits are home runs.
Woo! Ow! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! Stat of the day! This is the stat of the day!
Stat of the day, brought to you by Panini America, the official trading cards of the Dan Patrick Show. Well, if you're showing up to see Ohtani homer, you're getting your wish. He doesn't do much else. Doesn't need to. Just hitting home runs. All right, poll question today, Seton. What are we going to go with?
Just saying shout out to J-Lo and Rose.
Oh my God!
The play of the day.
Runner left side, got it!
This is the play of the day. Check this out.
The rider deals. Freddie, left field. It is not caught by Bader. Betts scores. Ohtani behind him, and the Dodgers walk it off.
That's courtesy of AM 570, LA Sports Dodgers Radio Network. That's 8 walk-off wins for the Dodgers, tied with the Red Sox for second most in Major League Baseball. They had a total of 7 walk-off wins all of last season. As for Freddie Freeman, 16 career walk-off RBIs, most of any active player, and tied with Miguel Cabrera for 5th most by any player since the year 2000, trailing Albert Pujols, David Ortiz, Adrian Beltre, and Ryan Zimmerman. That's your play of the day. Play of the day brought to you by Rapid Radios, the official walkie-talkie of the DP show, push-to-talk service, national LTE coverage. That means no subscriptions ever. Get them before bad weather occurs. Visit rapidradios.com. You can save up to 60% off, and you get free shipping.
Out to the Dodgers side, since we took care of the Yankees, because I'm with you on that. You got Ruiz, man. He's only got 16 plate appearances. You got Ohtani. Past week, he's been on a tear. I think it was the right call to walk Ohtani right there. I think Jax has been incredible. My only thing is, how do you pitch to this guy and just throw him a bunch of sliders, splits, Man, you got a dude who, he's a good player, okay, but go after the guy. You're out of the game. It's 2 outs right here. You got 99 in the tank right here. There is no need for you to go 3-1 slider. What are we doing? If this is what you want to do, you want to walk Ohtani, it's to let this guy know I'm throwing you fastballs. It's like saying, here it comes, try to hit it. Because this stuff is that much better than a guy who just got called up with that really hasn't done anything.
He hasn't hit. No, and he's not a big hitter. He's not expected to be a big hitter or anything like that. And that's when you intentionally walk a guy. However, again, Yonder, I was watching the game. We had it on our network. So I'm watching the game, and it really felt like Jax went from I'm in control to suddenly, wow, now it's first and second. I've got traffic. Now I've got trouble. And immediately he was a different pitcher. I
don't think he was thinking he was in trouble because one pitch
he pitched like he was.
He pitched like he was.
Yeah,
but
it happened.
I think it was one pitch away from getting out of the inning. It was the lack of just going after a guy and not executing those pitches. Throw your fastball, man. You know how hard it is to hit 99?
Well, that's why I did say it's his responsibility. It's his fault, the way he pitched to Ruiz. However, Cliff, I think he went from being one guy, I'm in control, I got 2 outs, a little dink, I should have struck out Mookie anyway. Now suddenly I walk a guy and I got first and second. Now the game's on the line. It changed things.
And I was just wondering, to Yonder's point, what he just said was, how do you let 99 just go by the wayside? Like, this is what you have in your back pocket. This is the reason. High velocity, if Jax was on the mound in Toronto, I'm letting him pitch to him in that situation. That's what I'm talking about. You have 99 miles per hour. When I saw it on the board, I was like, he ain't throwing 99. You're going non-competitive pitches in the dirt. Like, nobody's swinging at those. I don't care if you have 16 play appearances or 500 play appearances.
He's responsible. Again, it's a tough call. I think, though, this is where it's the biggest, I don't know if you want to call it recency bias or confirmation bias, but when you pitch to the big guy and he burns you, everyone says, why didn't you walk the guy? You got to walk the guy. If you end up walking everybody that you're afraid of, you're doing a lot of damage. On the whole, you're doing damage.
I'm honestly okay if you walk any of those guys at any point during the game. You get them in the second inning, you get them in the first inning, walk them, you're better off.
You're making traffic. Especially if you're facing the Dodgers, you're putting Ohtani on base for the rest of that team.
Schneider didn't get burned because they ended up winning that game. They lose that game. There's questions to be had on that.
And I think you got to answer them. Again, he's not afraid to walk Judge. He walked Judge 7 times.
And you know what? Toronto Blue Jays, it's paid off.
Yeah.
Because they've figured it out.
I don't like walking those guys.
大谷翔平、止まらない衝撃の5戦連発ホームラン。ドジャースが見せる劇的サヨナラ勝利。メジャーリーグの歴史にまた新たな1ページが刻まれた。そう。私たちのスーパースター。大谷翔平がまたしてもやってくれたのだ。現地時間昨夜行われた試合で、大谷はなんと5試合連続となる驚愕の第37号ホームランを放ち、全米の野球ファンを再び熱狂の渦へと巻き込んだ。信じられない。という言葉は、この男の前ではもはや陳腐な表現となる。108本のヒットのうち実に37本。34% がホームランという衝撃的な数字がそれを証明している。もはや、規格外、などというレベルではない。これぞ真の神業だ。確かに、カイル、シュワーバーが全ヒットに対するホームランの割合でわずかに大谷を上回っているという統計もある。しかし、この状況を、わずかな差、と表現するのすら愚かだろう。なぜなら、大谷翔平はピッチャーでありながら、歴代の名打者たちと堂々と肩を並べているのだから。そして、そんな大谷を擁するドジャースの戦略にも注目が集まっている。大谷の投球起用について、首脳陣は今シーズン、プレーオフを念頭に慎重な調整を続けている。抑え投手として使うべきだとの声もあるが、現実問題として彼のウォーミングアップや試合中の起用タイミングは難しい。それでも首脳陣はうまく大谷の能力を温存し、短いイニングでも彼の力を最大限に生かしている。この綿密で巧妙な采配が、後に劇的な勝利を生む原動力となることは間違いない。そして忘れてはならないのが、ドジャースの不屈の精神を象徴する男、フレディ・フリーマンだ。彼はまたしてもチームが最も必要としている瞬間に現れ、劇的なサヨナラ打を放った。 彼にとってキャリア通算16回目となるこのサヨナラ打点は、現役選手最多記録を更新し、伝説的な記録の数々にまた一歩近づいた。まさに、勝負強さの代名詞と言えるだろう。試合後、全米メディアは一斉に大谷とフリーマンの活躍を称賛。彼らの前にはどんな言葉も霞む、まさに野球の醍醐味、と絶賛の嵐だ。実際、この二人が揃えば、どんな困難もドラマチックな逆転劇に変えてしまうように感じられる。一方、この試合での大谷への敬遠策やピッチャーの投球選択にも論争が巻き起こっている。剛速球を持ちながら変化球を選択し、ピンチを招いた投手ジャックスの姿勢には批判もある。しかし、すべては相手チームが大谷を恐れすぎている証拠に過ぎない。そう、大谷翔平とは、もはや相手チームにとって最大の脅威なのだ。この日のドジャースの劇的なサヨナラ勝利は、間違いなくポストシーズンへの大きな弾みとなるだろう。そして私たち日本のファンは、大谷翔平という奇跡をリアルタイムで目撃しているという幸運を改めてかみしめなければならない。次回の大谷の活躍、そしてドジャースの快進撃を、ぜひお見逃しなく。これからも私たちのスーパースター、大谷翔平が作り出す奇跡を共に目撃していこうではないか。